I got here and realised that her family and her were very racist.
You're from the States?
Yeah.
Do you live here now?
Yep, I've been here 8 years.
Do you like it?
It's all right.
What brought you here?
I actually met an Australian over there when I was in uni, about the second year, and we got to know each other, wrote back and forth. I finished school, came here for a visit a couple of years later, and...
Was this like a romantic get-to-know?
No, this is just a friend, somebody I've befriended, yeah.
Are you still friends?
No, actually, no. She's from this little country town in Canberra, and unfortunately, I got here and realised that her family and her were very racist. And although she befriended me in the States, I don't think that coming here was probably the last thing her family thought would happen.
They didn't realise that you were black?
Well, I think they knew it, unless she didn't tell them.
All right.
But, once I got here, she was just really strange, and she was getting married, and she sort of said, I'll stick around for the wedding. I said, fine, which was like in a month. I heard her over talking to her sister on the phone, and she was upset because she couldn't invite me to the wedding because her father wouldn't have it. And it was pretty bad. It's a good thing I didn't leave Australia. I really thought I'd leave. I rang my parents. They said, get back over here. What kind of shit is that? And I said, no, look, I can sort it out myself. And I did. So she moved. I just moved, hung around in Sydney. I've never talked to her since. Right. So it's one of those things, She was part of me coming here, which was great. But I didn't have to put up with the kind of that her and her family put me through, in a sense, I work as a vocational counsellor and a trainer, so sort of train people in job club like activities, resume writing, interview techniques, stuff like that.
How did you get into that?
I studied psychology anyway when I was in university, and I came out of there working with people with disabilities and employment, and so I've done that for about 9 years. It's been the last probably 6 weeks I changed over to working with people that are unemployed and so forth, so on.
What is the special thing that you do with them? I mean, do you have to treat them in a different way?
I just treat them like people, basically. I mean, I don't have any sympathy for them. I don't have sympathy for their problems. I'm an amputee myself. I lost my leg when I was 3 months old. And
how did you lose your leg?
I had club foot when I was born. I've got a twin sister, and we both had club foot. They put the cast on my leg first to straighten it out. Gangrene set in it because it was too tight. It was just big scandal. You know how it is in the States in the 60s, that kind of crap. City-owned hospital, rah, rah, rah. So it's, but I never let it get in my way. And so even like a situation where I can experience this kind of racism thing that I experienced with this friend who shocked me. I never thought that this would happen. That wasn't going to put me down because being an amputee all my life never put me down. So you just move on. And I guess I kind of share that with people. But more than anything, I just try and get them to use what they've got. And people don't know what they have.